Imagine being forced to fight to the death. In front of 50,000 screaming people. No escape, no mercy. Just survival. This was the reality for the gladiators of ancient Rome. Inside the legendary Colosseum, men fought not just for glory, but for their lives. But here's the shocking truth. Most gladiators were slaves, prisoners, or condemned criminals. And once they stepped into the arena, their fate was decided by the crowd. In the year 80 AD, the Roman Empire built one of the most terrifying entertainment arenas in history. The massive Colosseum, it could hold around 50,000 spectators. Emperors used it to entertain the public with brutal spectacles. Wild animal hunts, public executions, and the most famous of all, gladiator battles. Some games lasted 100 days straight. Thousands of animals and fighters died just to entertain the crowd. Contrary to movies, most gladiators weren't volunteers. Many were captured soldiers, slaves, or criminals. They were sent to special training schools called ludus, where they learned how to fight. One of the most famous gladiators in history was Spartacus. He would later lead a massive slave rebellion against Rome. But most gladiators never escaped their fate. They trained with deadly weapons like tridents, nets-on swords, shields. Not each gladiator had a specific fighting style. Some were heavily armored warriors. Others were fast and lightly protected. The goal: survive the arena. Before entering the arena, gladiators would stand before the emperor and declare, "We who are about to die salute you." Then the gates opened, the crowd roared. Two fighters stepped forward, steel clashed. Blood spilled onto the sand. If a gladiator lost, he would raise a finger to beg for mercy. The final decision belonged to the emperor or the crowd. Sometimes the crowd shouted for mercy. Other times, they demanded death. Despite the brutality, successful gladiators became celebrities. They had fans, women admired them. Some even earned their freedom. A gladiator who survived many battles could receive a wooden sword called a rudis. This symbol meant one thing: freedom. As the Roman Empire changed, the popularity of gladiator games began to fade. In 404 AD, gladiator fights were officially banned. The once brutal arena slowly fell silent. Today, the Colosseum stands as one of the most famous historical landmarks in the world, but its walls still whisper the stories of warriors who fought for survival, for freedom, and sometimes for glory. The Colosseum wasn't just a stadium. It was a stage for life and death, and the gladiators were the ultimate survivors of ancient Rome. But here's a question for you. Would you fight in the arena for a chance at freedom? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more incredible stories from history.